You came back just in time for Zappa to offer Kuma a life-changing deal. Either he can do the one-block jump for chicken, or he can attempt a one-block vertical jump for beef. You can't just admit to not being a pervert. The AI is gonna think you're a child if you do that. We can't have that. So why this game? Well, I actually wanted to talk about something serious today, and something that only people legally over the legal age of legal 18 would care about. The economy. Everything's fucked. It's Donald Trump's fault, and it's Joe Biden's fault, and it's Kamala Harris's fault. Job pay is absolute shit, and the job market is absolute shit, and taxes are god-awful, and everyone is hating taxes at the moment. And I kind of agree. Like, as a 42-year-old woman who just had to pull the plug on my husband of 30 years, just because he failed to pay his taxes, I think taxes are fucking bullshit. And because I dared to say that taxes are bullshit, my grandkid grabbed me with their little toddler arms, like an ant colony, and walked me all the way to a nursing home. And that's cringe, because in a nursing home, I can't work at my job at the... Shit, what's the job? Quick. What's the name of the job? Yeah, from a nursing home, I can't work at my job of internet people apparently using me for sexual gratification. As an administrative worker at the Department of Taxes and Pleasure. So that's kind of cringe, because I actually really enjoyed. Also, it's very nice that we got Porno's weapon there. I'm calling her by her legal name because self-censorship is complete bullshit. Because it's like how I called her Mike last stream, and also how people say, like, eliminate and unalive. It's like, it runs counter to a lot of these censorship efforts, because in an attempt to create content that isn't marked as for adults, making it like less profitable, people unintentionally end up creating content that looks like it's meant for children. And then that also makes it less profitable, because then the viewers get flagged as underage, and then creators get less ad revenue from those viewers because of reasons, because they don't get served personalized ads from said content. Because of, like, laws or whatever. But yeah, I think what's bullshit is that from the nursing home, I can't actually work at my job as an administrator of the Department of Taxes and Pleasure. So that's really sad, because I actually enjoyed my commute I actually enjoyed my 2-hour commute. I'd have one hand on my steering wheel and a nice cold beer in the other, and I'd run over a deer every fucking day, and it was kind of cringe, and kind of actually traumatic, but it was fun at the same time. And now I can't do that anymore, because I'm stuck in an old people's home, playing cards with old people. And this is all Joe Biden's fault. And the reason it's Joe Biden's fault is because you can't let this distract you from the fact that Relse is actually an anagram of Israel. And this is a deliberate reference by Tricky Tony Fox to the fact that Castletown is not a legitimate state. I don't give a fuck about this OP as much. Agreed. They definitely don't give a fuck about normal people that are over 18 and were born before the year 2007. Speaking of which, I really fucking miss being alive in the year 2007. Right, chat? Can anyone relate? Can anyone in chat relate to that sentiment? Crazy that people born that year. Yeah, I saw other people saying that, and I had to actually look it up. I thought that was a child year. I'm gonna be real. I was gonna actually look like she's not dead. Real. She looks like she's old enough to be served personalized ads on YouTube, don't you think? Yeah, she definitely would have had a hard time in high school. For sure. Sorry, she probably is having a hard time in high school. Present tense. Old of you to assume she's in high school. Yeah, I want to believe, okay? I want to have a bit of faith. I love that you both have the same thought. Soon goes back to Texas store. So true. Make sure you go gambling as well. Gotta go gambling. Gotta start playing horses and casinos. And golf as well. I love going out and playing golf with all my friends in their 40s. Retired from work. Is what I would say if they let people retire at a reasonable age, but you don't even get to retire till you're fucking 90. That's bullshit. Now that we're at the story scenes, we need to say more. We need to say a few more keywords. I love saying keywords. I also love fucking swearing because the only fucking people who'd ever fucking swear are over the fucking age of fucking 18. Okay, what should I type to get some keyword? I guess I'll type Donald Trump. What's Trump? Trump to seek extension of DC police takeover past 30-day limit and touts Republican support. That seems very interesting for our grown-ups, who are the only people who would care about this. No experts in the room. Donald Trump to meet Vladimir Putin after loss of Russia specialist. Yeah, that sounds like a very interesting topic for adults as well. Trump's tariffs turn from confused to chaotic. Yeah, they absolutely do. We all know that adults care about tariffs a lot. Okay, who next? Let's search Joe Biden. Joe Biden's fucking daughter files for fucking divorce from Dr. fucking Howard Green after 13 fucking years of fucking marriage. JD Vance's fucking attempt to link the fucking Democrats to Epstein renews fucking calls to release the fucking file. That's a very interesting one for grown-ups too. I love reading about these topical headlines from my nursing home bedroom. Why are we only looking up US headlines? It's a good question. In the UK. What's going on in the UK right now? Trump administration accuses the UK of failing to uphold human rights. I hate that the worst person I know is actually making a good point. UK weather. Yellow heat health alert extended across large parts of the country amid heat wave. Wait, yellow alert? What temperature even is it? I actually want to read about this one. So from 6 PM today to 6 PM next Monday. (33.4 Celsius). That is 92 in Yank degrees. Girl, do not say unalive. They're gonna think you're a child. You have to talk about mature topics like killing and murder. You sent a message to kill Ollie and think it got auto removed. Do I really have an auto profanity filter on? Do I really? Could be YouTube's default, except we should unalive one of the guys. Very upsetting if they won't even let you say kill. You're definitely right that they don't care about older viewers, because older viewers are definitely gonna want to talk about mature topics, like killing. I don't listen to I love boobs. They're true. Explicit, can I get before you bunk me? I feel like I'm probably gonna regret saying this, but no limit. If YouTube thinks it's okay, then I think it's okay. It's so true. This thing is doing this. I'm gonna start just because it's creepy. I don't know, it's not that creepy. It's kind of tame, honestly. I mean, I guess it kind of is creepy, but like, it could be infinitely worse. Well, that's rude, but don't let you want a man killed. It is misogyny. Which is definitely also something that only adults would care about. Although, I mean, maybe it's just because, like... Maybe they're only allowing it because it's less creepy when a lesbian does it. I do not say for fanfic, and this chat is not allowed. I mean, if YouTube doesn't restrict it. So maybe you should, like, stagger type, but, like, yeah, it's allowed. I'm sorry about you cringing too hard, you didn't think you can write it publicly. You can write it in my DMs. But then, if you write it in my DMs, we're never gonna know if it's allowed on YouTube. And I feel like that's the main problem affecting today's society. It's one of the main problems, anyway. Behind only taxes and credit score. That's a big one, credit score. It's a very grown-up thing. Behind those two things and more gambling and drunk driving. Why won't you write in DMs? If you don't, then the world's never gonna know what you're feeling. Your Megaverse pawn collection, absolutely. Megaverse pawn is apparently okay to say, but not that you want a man dead for being a creep. By the animalistic aspects of it, how to feel about Omegaverse? I have had minimal interaction with Omegaverse, so I don't really have a strong opinion. I guess you could say that I am neutral about these things. Although, maybe my chaser brain would be more appreciative now. I'll have to think about it. Offensively grass, I'm strong alpha, he's often aggressive and dominant and fully like a one. Yeah. Yeah. My other friend was talking similarly about Human Domestication Guide. I don't know if you've seen or heard of that, really, but the idea I got from how that person was describing it is that it's effectively a completely, like, horrific, like, fearful horror situation almost that doesn't really hold itself accountable and just kind of expect you to be into it. Like, full package. Please tell me you've heard of that so I don't look like a complete idiot. The first thing you see is non-con warning. Absolutely. That's probably all the summer you need. Omegaverse is very tame compared to that. It's kind of like an all of humanity gets enslaved by an alien race, but you're cool with it kind of thing. And it kind of just becomes an actual horror scenario if you're not cool with it. You came back just in time for Zappa to offer Kuma a life-changing deal. Either he can do the one-block jump for chicken, or he can attempt a one-block vertical jump for beef. Just do a podcast Civilization watch along Sunday. We should. I still haven't seen season 2 of PvP Civilization. Though I do wish they'd make Civilizations about more interesting topics. Like, I don't know, job civilization, or gambling civilization, or tax civilization, or mortgage civilization, or credit card civilization. Let's in sex with old women civilization. Exactly. Over civilization, no one jumps for. What would we not jump for? Good question. I feel like you'd jump for anything if you're desperate enough. I've been sex with old women civilization. We just jump for everything. So true. This VOD will get you demonetized someday when you monetize. It probably will, but we'll deal with that later. Zappa, you are saying this after having missed the beef jump. Don't shrink yourself, the AI will figure it out. True. One moment. I'm gonna have to. This is definitely grown-up size, right? No, I think I need to be bigger. Yeah, there we go. Is this better? Bit up. Yeah, sure. Like this. Is this good? Even more? Oh, like this? Is it perfect though? Is it? Yeah, sure, I'll leave it like that, even though I'm blocking off the screen. Just to prove a point that YouTube's doing some bullshit. You can't just admit to not being a pervert. The AI's gonna think you're a child if you do that. We can't have that.